The chair now recognizes the gentlewoman from Nevada, Ms. Titus, for 5 minutes.
Thank you very much. At first, let me thank the department and secretary for extending the TPS protections to Haiti, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras, Sudan, and Nepal. I have a very diverse district, many people from Central America who will be benefited from this, and I just want to thank you. I appreciate that effort. My first question, though, will go to the secretary, and it's pretty specific about my district. I apologize if it's too parochial, but Las Vegas is very excited to be getting the Formula One event for next November. They're going to be racing for 3 days up and down the strip. They're going to be close to all these major hotels. A lot of people are going to be there watching this race, and I want to make sure that the event receives the appropriate SEER, I think is the acronym, Special Event Assessment Rating. I just heard the director mention that Las Vegas is a place where they're always looking for terrorists, or we've seen terrorist threats. So could you talk about how the criteria for these SEER designations work, how it's been updated, how today differs from so much in the past that would accommodate the event in Las Vegas?
Congresswoman, we are evaluating right now the Formula One race that is scheduled to occur in Las Vegas to identify the appropriate SEER rating that it deserves. Please forgive me, but I must respond to the Congressman's statement that preceded your question. It is candidly outrageous to say that we are not doing anything to address the transnational criminal organizations. We have incredibly brave law enforcement officers every day risking their lives to battle the criminality of those TCOs. And I look forward to sharing with the Congressman everything that we are doing in that regard. Congresswoman, I would be pleased to share with you what we are doing to refine the SEER rating process. That's a rating process that we use to identify the security level of particular events in the United States. We actually just met as a group and discussed this yesterday, so I look forward to sharing with you some details. That review is underway.
Well, thank you very much. We want it to be a fun environment, but we also want it to be a very safe environment for all the people who come to enjoy this kind of race. And related to this, Mr. Secretary, tourism is coming back, international tourism, and we want to encourage that because such a big part of our economy. Foreign tourists stay longer, they spend more, they visit regional areas, not just downtown Las Vegas. I wonder what's going on as y'all try to accommodate this increase in tourism again, whether it's with TSA or with customs or COVID, all of those kind of considerations.
Congresswoman, we are incredibly excited about the fact that travel to the United States has resumed in full force. And in fact, I think the latest figures exceed the patterns of 2019 before the COVID-19 pandemic gripped this country and the world in full force. The TSA personnel have emphasized the pre-check process, which of course really assists us and supports us in approaching travel security in a risk-based manner. We are seeing more than 15,000 enrollments per day in the TSA pre-check process. Our Border Patrol personnel are also working on new technologies and innovations to facilitate the travel process, as is TSA. There was quite a robust article just a couple weeks ago in the Washington Post that described some of the technological innovations that TSA specifically has displayed. We have a partnership with Apple, for example, that we are, of course, open to other vendors accessing and using for a mobile driver's license identification process. We are looking at innovation and technology and the capabilities to further facilitate the travel experience and to enhance security at the very same time.
Is staffing improving in terms of needing additional personnel?
One of the things that we hope Congress passes is our request to provide pay parity for our TSA personnel. The disparity that our TSA personnel suffer in pay makes recruiting and retention very difficult. So we hope that Congress passes the much-needed legislation to provide pay fairness for our TSA personnel.
Thank you. I know my time is up, but I would certainly support that. And I know the chairman of this committee has been working hard on that issue.
The
Thank you. I
gentlewoman's
yield.
time has expired. The